That scene and a 17-year-old suspect being taken into custody. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kirsten Delgado.
And I'm Alexa Lorenzo. We have been covering this overnight and piecing together everything that happened to learn about this massive scene in downtown Orlando. And now we have some answers from Orlando police.
Yeah, so right now we know police were called to a scene near East Central Boulevard and North Orange Avenue just after 1 this morning. About an hour later, OPD confirmed it was investigating a shooting. Then, just before 5 o'clock this morning, the police chief confirmed a total of 8 people were shot in this. 2 of them died. We took you live to this press conference as it happened at 5 this morning. And now we have live team coverage for you, starting with Channel 9's Q McCray, who's been in downtown since early this morning. And now we know that teenage suspect is in custody a long while, of course, after this happened, but it happened quickly in the moment.
That it did, and it happened about a half a block away from where we're standing right now at the intersection of Orange and Washington Street a little after 1 this morning. We're talking about 17-year-old Jalen Edgar. The motive behind all of this is still up in the air. I understand that detectives are interrogating him right now over at OPD headquarters, but we want to go ahead and show you the video of the arrest. They say after he shot 8 people, he tried to lose himself in the crowd so that police couldn't see him, but they could easily notice his yellow shirt. He tried to make his way through a police blockade, and that's when an officer arrested him. Now, we also have some more video we want to show you, and it's of the thousands of people who were down here at the time running for cover. They say it was around 1 o'clock when, again, Jalen Edgar was at the corner of Orange Avenue and Central Boulevard here. Police say he walked through one of the police barricades, walked up to his first victim, shot that person, and then ran into the crowd. That person died. About 10 minutes later, they say he was at the intersection of Washington and Orange, and that's when he shot and killed his second victim. But in all, they say, in all the gunfire, 8 people total were shot. 6 of them were rushed to the hospital and are expected to survive. Their ages range from 19 to 39 years old. And I spoke to one of the witnesses who was out here at the time. Here's how she described everything.
I saw a group of people, enjoying Halloween, and then shots fired and everybody just dispersed, started running everywhere. And freaking out, calling. I saw many girls calling and crying, people running. Yeah, it was not good.
And all of that happening within a block here on Orange Avenue. People also described seeing bodies on the ground and bystanders trying to help others out who were shot. It was just a chaotic scene all around. Police tell us they do have the gun used in this shooting in their possession right now. This is still an ongoing investigation, though all the downtown streets are now open after dozens were shut down as they worked this case during the overnight. Reporting live, Q McCray, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Q, thank you. Our live team coverage continues now at Orlando Health. You heard Q say 6 people who were shot were taken there to ORMC.
And Channel 9's Nick Papantonis is live for us there now. Nick, we just learned about other patients who were taken to that hospital and in the care of nurses and doctors there overnight.
Yeah, I just talked to somebody that was discharged from the hospital as they were walking out here, and he had told me it was very, very busy, and there are a lot of moving parts, a lot of people rushing around. It is an emergency room on a Halloween night, but this obviously adding to it. We know that 9 patients were treated inside this emergency room, according to RMC spokespeople there. We are trying to match up some of these numbers with what the numbers that police are telling us. We're trying to figure out if people were injured in other ways and came here, but we do know that of those 9 people, 2 are in critical condition, as a male and a female. We know that 4 women are stable. We know that 2 other women were discharged, and we do know that 1 person did die here at the hospital. That was as of 6:30 this morning, that update there. That person that dead is a male. So again, trying to match up some of that number, those numbers with what we're getting from the scene and from that press conference earlier today. Overall here from the exterior, quiet and normal at ORMC right now. Not that many people walking around, a couple people leaving as we're talking here. We did see the day shift start to roll in, so we know that staffing turnover is starting to happen here. We are waiting to see if we can get some more updates, further conditions, any changes, improvements from you from the hospital, and be standing by for that as we get them in here. Live in Orlando, Nick Papantonis, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Nick, thank you. And you see the chaos in that video. It's safe to say people probably twisted their ankles, fell, and went to the hospital. So we know 6 people, other people who were shot, were taken to the hospital, but waiting to get some more details on other people as well.
It was quite the frantic scene. Of course, Police Chief Eric Smith of OPD saying that it's their busiest night of the year. 50 to 100,000 people expected for downtown in that evening, and it's